and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, hello, I'm Nocturne and I do K-pop, K-drama, as well as pick a card readings here on YouTube. I am so excited, you guys. I'm so sorry about the shadows and things. I have my blinds open and it's a super sunny day, so apologies in advance about all these shadows, but hopefully you guys can still see the cards and I'll make sure to like hold them up if you guys want to see them more clearly. But anyways, yeah, I'm so excited because today's video is the first of my monthly Q&A video that I'm starting on my channel. Yay! So if you guys are part of my Patreon, you'll get to ask me questions there and I will choose some to answer here each month. So yeah, we'll see how it goes, and if you guys like it, then I will make sure to do this as a recurring thing. But as this video is compiling various questions on different people, I am going to try and be as short and succinct as I can, which we know almost never happens. So, but I will aim for around 5 questions, but if the video is not too long and I don't feel too overwhelmed energetically, I will make sure to add more. But yeah, as usual, guys, I just want to make a quick disclaimer that I'm not going to be divulging too much into each person's personal lives out of respect for them and for whomever I do a reading about in the future. If you guys are interested in any of the cards I use, would like to join me on Patreon, or would like to find my social media handles, you can find all of these in the description box below. But yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. It would truly mean a lot to me, and yeah, super excited to get this reading started, so let's get straight into it. Okay guys, this is so funny, but I actually have a tray right here to my left with a bunch of like various tarot cards, tarot decks that I'm gonna use for this reading, because I just don't want to do all the readings with one deck, you know what I mean, just energetically. But anyways, I just looked at that and I thought it was so funny. So we'll start with the first reading. So the first reading is BTS Military Service. Will this happen next year for some of the members? So I'm gonna start off with this tarot card actually. Okay guys, BTS Military Service, will this happen next year for some of the members? Will this happen next year? Oh, for some of the members. Oh, okay, one more. Okay guys, wow, I wish I could give you a clear-cut answer, but it seems like things keep changing. Okay, so we had the Page of Cups, and so it almost seems like I don't know too much about military service. I don't know about like Korean law or things like that. As you guys know, when I first started this channel, I didn't really know much about K-pop at all. What I now know about K-pop is what I'm learning from you guys, as well as what I'm learning as I do the readings. But anyways, basically what I'm seeing is that in the beginning it looked like they weren't going to do it with the Page of Cups in reverse. It was like, no, you know, like you need to just go see the world, you need to do your thing. With the Justice in reverse, it seemed like almost what was meant to happen is going to get downvoted, like as in something was going to be changed within the law and they won't have to do it, they can rest out from it. But with the Tower, it seems like decisions are being changed, like as in there's a lot of opposing opinions about this. So I'm so sorry you guys, but it seems like things aren't clear yet. It was gonna go one way, which is the way that I see it, is that they weren't going to go on military service. They weren't going to go on military service. They were going to be traveling around the world, and the law was basically going to be changed for them. Like the law isn't, they won't have to follow the rules of the law, is what I'm seeing with the Justice in reverse. And they'll be able to sit it out is what I'm hearing. But that seems like it's all going to change. Right now, it's almost like there's talks that, nope, they have to do it. So if I have to answer your question right now at this very second, will it happen next year for some of the members? I see yes. But with the way that energies change, and I say this to you guys all the time, energies can change all the time. So with the ways that energies can change, this can still change by the time you get to next year, because next year is a long time, right? But the way I see it right now, it seems like, yes, some of them are going to have to go, because there's a lot of opposing opinions that are like, this is unfair, and if you do it once, like if you make them above the law, if you don't uphold justice over this group of people, then there's gonna be like riots or whatever. Like people are just gonna get very angry is what I'm hearing. So I hope that answers your question for now. So next question, Joong Ki and Jeon Bin current energy, because a lot of tarot readers are getting 10 of Swords and Death for them lately. Sorry, I'm just reading the questions, by the way, you guys. Okay, first of all, guys, when I do readings, I absolutely avoid reading anything about the people, whether that's even like how to spell their names. That's why sometimes I do readings and I completely butcher the names and I feel so horrible. Oh my gosh, I'm getting like war flashbacks of doing 2 readings for IU. So the first time I did a reading for IU, I said EU. And then I did a second reading for IU, and like in the comments of the first reading, you guys were all correcting me. It's not EU, it's IU. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah. So then I did the second reading, and for some reason, I was sure I said IU in the first one, and so I have to say it as EU. So I said EU in both readings, and oh my god, shame. But anyways, I don't know why I'm going back to that. But anyways, as I was saying, when I do readings, I absolutely avoid reading anything about the people. So that the messages I get are super clear and like not muddled. So I always only deliver messages that I get through my cards and my intuition. So you should also follow your intuition. If a reading doesn't resonate with you, whether it's mine or others, then just not watch it. You know, I really do not take offense in it at all. So yeah, our intuition are our strongest superpowers. So if you see someone else's reading and that resonates more with you, then definitely just go for it and don't follow my readings if my readings don't resonate with you. And I'm not saying that in like any malicious way. I'm just saying it as is. It's absolutely okay, because yes, our intuitions are our strongest superpower. But yeah, so now with that being said, let's just quickly look at their current energy. Oh my gosh, you guys, see, I told you I ramble all the time. So Joong Ki and Jeon Bin current energy, because a lot of tarot readers are getting 10 of Swords and Death for them lately. So guys, let's see current energy. I mean, no, you guys, I stand by, you know, all the cards that I get for them. It just feels great. We have the Queen of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the Emperor. You know, there's a lot of passion, there's a lot of synergy, there's a lot of connection between the two of them. With the Queen of Wands and the Emperor, they are very strong contenders in each other's lives. Like Joong Ki is a big player in Jeon Bin's life, and Jeon Bin is a big player in Joong Ki's life, you know? With the Queen of Wands, especially like on this deck, it's denoted as a leader, like the leader. It almost feels like he asks a lot of questions. He asks for clarity through her. He wants to get a lot of her advice. And you know, with the Emperor too, like they're very strong with the power too. It's powerful. Their connection is powerful. So I wouldn't worry about that, you guys. And yeah, again, like I say, this is just the way I see it and my intuition. Everything is peachy keen. Yeah, whatever small time they have, they try to see each other and share moments together, share memories together. We just feel really lucky to have each other in each other's lives. That's the way I see it. That's the current energy, and things are going great. So yeah, a lot of passion, a lot of power in their connection. So okay, let's go to the next question. Ooh, sorry guys, let me just have a sip of water. Okay. Can we do the same for Seop and Sejeong? Again, you guys, I'm reading. I'm just reading the question. So, current energy for Seop and Sejeong. By the way, if you guys don't know, I've already done a friendship reading for Seop, Sejeong. I've already done one for Jeon Bin and Joong Ki. So, I will link it somewhere on the screen here. You guys will be able to see. But yeah, so you guys want to see current energy for Seop and Sejeong. So basically, I did see in my friendship reading last time. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, guys, like I mentioned, as I was saying while I was pulling the cards, I saw in my previous reading, I mean, I will speak just really shortly about it here. If you guys want to watch more in depth, you can watch that video. But I did see that, you know, towards the end of the year, there were going to be some problems in their friendships, just because I see that Kim Sejeong is like a ray of light. It's just her energy, and she just attracts a lot of attention. And I do see that there's going to be people that are going to get in the way of their friendship. I do see that that is the current energy. It's still unfolding the way I did see it in that reading. With the Fool, the Nine of Wands in reverse, the Ten of Wands in reverse, the Knight of Swords. Do you guys see how everything is like moving in that direction? There is separation between them right now. It's not like they have a relationship, a friendship where they see each other every day. One of them is longing for the other. One of them wants to reconnect. One of them wants to restart their connection. One of them is kind of just pining. That's the word I'm getting. Pining for the other. Like, oh, I wish I could be there with you. Whereas the other person is like moving at 100 miles an hour. Like they're just walking so fast doing their thing. And in between them is just a lot of hurdles is what I'm seeing. So yeah, guys, so that is the current energy for An Hyo-seop and Kim Sejeong. Oh my gosh, sorry. Anything else, guys? Yeah. Yeah. Oops, sorry. Yeah, oof. So we have the World in reverse, the Hierophant in reverse, the High Priestess. So it's just, and the Three of Swords. So it's just like they're just not seeing eye to eye. Right now, the energy is just not on the same frequency, not on the same vibration, not on the same frequency. So you know when we're looking at radio stations, right? If you're not on the right frequency, you can't listen to that radio station. It's the same thing here with them. They're just not seeing eye to eye. So no matter what An Hyo-seop says, Kim Sejeong won't necessarily be able to understand him. Same thing with her. Whatever she says, he won't necessarily be able to understand because they're just not on the same frequency. Yeah. The High Priestess and the Hierophant are both very powerful cards, okay? The Hierophant is all about stability, institution, tradition, feeling grounded in family values and things like that, things that have been passed down generation through generation. It's a lot of like logical thinking, whereas the High Priestess is all about using our intuition and our hearts. So again, already, they're just not seeing eye to eye right now. And with the World too, it's like one of them shuts down when someone is trying to talk, one of them shuts down. So there's a lot of just heartache when it comes to this connection right now. So yes, I'm so sorry, you guys. That is the current energy that I'm getting for An Hyo-seop and Kim Sejeong. So, I'm sorry, you guys. Okay, so now let's go to the next question. Wait, let me just grab another sip of water because that was a little bit... Okay, so next question. Will Jung Hae-in and Jisoo work together again in a movie or a series? Okay. Will Jung Hae-in and Jisoo work together again in a movie or a series? Will Jung Hae-in and Jisoo work together again in a movie or a series? Okay, so what I'm seeing right now is that they would not be opposed to it at all. Working together brings a lot of joy to them. There's a lot of nostalgic feeling that comes with it. I think, I mean, I've done a reading for them before, you know, obviously they care about each other a lot. They hold each other at like a high value in their lives. So working together does bring a lot of joy. It is something that is very nostalgic and it just brings back a lot of beautiful memories. But at this moment of time, I do see that with the Seven of, it just seems like it's not, it's for right now, no, is the short answer. For right now, no. Yeah. Anything else, guys? Yeah. I am seeing there's a few people that have come forward almost like, hey, we have this idea, I think you guys should work together again. But so far they're really bad ideas. The way I'm gonna put it is like, it's not something worth fighting for. It's not something that is worth even trying to find sponsors for or producers for. And I'm not talking about Jisoo and Jung Hae-in. I'm talking about the people that are coming with these ideas. It just kind of feels like really not great ideas, like kind of stupid ideas, to be honest. It's almost like, yeah, let's just do it because Jung Hae-in and Jisoo sell. Let's just do it. But then it's not really backed in like something tangible is what I'm seeing. There's actually no passion behind it. There's no belief in like the project. It's just about making money. So I see that for right now, no. Although Jisoo and Jung Hae-in will be open to it, for right now the guides are saying no. But yeah, who knows, it might change in the future. Okay guys, so now let's go to the next question. Will Taehyung from BTS move to the States? Actually, let me grab a different tarot card for this one. So, will Taehyung from BTS move to the States? Actually, let me just grab one oracle. 1 second, guys. Oof. Sorry. Okay, let's start with this. Okay. Anything else? Let me just grab a few cards for this question. I wonder why you guys are asking this question. Has he mentioned that he wants to move to the States? Oops, sorry. I will be honest, he wants to. Not necessarily just the States. I feel like he's kind of in a mindset where he's like, I want to get away from everything. Yeah. So, will Taehyung from BTS move to the States? Right now, no. The answer to that is no. He wants to. He wants to kind of like just live somewhere else outside of South Korea. He wants to experience life. He feels like right now he's at a point where he just wants to follow his heart, I feel like. But at the same time, the opportunity hasn't really presented himself. It's more of an idea. It's more of an imagination, a fantasy. Like, oh, wouldn't it be amazing if I could live in London for a year and then move to the States for 2 years or whatever. But he's someone that is very practical. You see, practical, you guys. He's someone that needs to, like, at least obviously fantasy is one thing, but then reality, like, he needs to have a plan for it. And right now, it's just a fantasy. It's not really something that is has tangible, grounded things that could actually happen. But yeah, who knows? Right now, the answer is no. So anyways, let's go to the next question. Anything about Jennie and V? Actually, I have just made an updated video about Jennie and V. I don't know which video is going to go up first. If that video is up first, then I will link it somewhere on the screen now and you guys can watch that. If not, if this video goes up first, then just wait a little bit. That video is gonna come up soon. Okay, now next question. Oh my gosh, a lot of questions about BTS and Blackpink. Will Jin of BTS be doing any acting? Ooh, I did see some stuff in my standalone Jin reading that I did a few months ago, yeah. So, will Jin of BTS do any acting? The answer is that he really, really, really wants to. Okay, yes. Will Jin of BTS be doing acting? Yes, the short answer is yes. I feel like that's something that I already kind of answered in my reading I did of him, and that's something that I already saw. I feel like the same cards are coming up again. Basically, it's something that he's been wanting for a really long time. With the Five of Pentacles, it's something that he... Oh, sorry about the siren, you guys. Yes, so it's something that he's been wanting to do for a really long time, but it's almost as if he never really got the opportunity, and this desire for creativity to show himself and what he wants to do has really been growing inside him. He's actually quite talented, you guys. Wow. I don't think he has the confidence right now. But things are starting to move forward. With the King of Wands, the Hangman in reverse, and the Nine of Wands in reverse, there was something that was kind of like already within reach. And I mentioned this in my reading too, because I saw that. And then all of a sudden it didn't work out in the end. But the guides are saying with the King of Wands, it's moving forward right now. With the Hangman and the Nine of Wands in reverse, whatever struggle this project had, is getting saved. Like as in someone is coming to save the day, basically. And it's moving forward. He's feeling a lot of passion, and yes. Will Jin of BTS be doing acting? The answer is yes, he will. Okay, Blackpink contract renewal next year. Ooh, this is a big one. So, okay, let's see. Again, you guys, whatever message comes forward, remember energies can change all the time. I'm just gonna look at current energy. It is a very challenging situation, and this is, yeah, this is something that kept coming forward in their reading as well. I've done a Blackpink group reading and then standalone readings, and I always see something about this contract situation. Yes, it's a very challenging situation right now. We have the Five of Wands, we have the Seven of Swords. I keep seeing the situation where someone is getting away with something. Someone is being sneaky and getting away with something, and has been getting away with this thing for a very long time. And the girls are not okay with it. There's just a lot of, oh my gosh, conflicting energy. Ooh, I don't like it. What I can tell you right now is that it's a very challenging situation. There is no clear answer because there's a lot of things that haven't been resolved. With the Five of Wands and the Seven of Swords, I will tell you that whoever is trying to get away with things is now unmasked. Like, as in, people know, the girls know. I mean, the girls have known for a really long time, but I feel like now the company is actually trying to do something about it. But I feel like there's people higher up or people surrounding them that have been getting away with something. The contract renewal is actually something that is also difficult for the girls, is what I'm seeing, because they love each other very much with the Ace of Cups. But when it comes with this contract renewal, it almost feels like everybody wants a different thing. And that's not to say that they're not thinking about the group as a whole. But yeah. But at the end of the day, they don't want to bicker, they don't want to fight, they don't want to end up resenting each other. Their love for each other is very strong. The family, the sisterhood feeling that I get is very strong. As of this moment, they're taking a break from talking about contract stuff. Guides, can you tell us right now how, if things are unfolding the way they're unfolding, how is the contract renewal gonna go next year? If things are unfolding the way it's unfolding right now, the contract renewal is not gonna go well next year. That is the short answer the guides can tell me, because it almost feels like a very difficult struggle, and it's like, oh, it's not worth it, let's just go our separate ways kind of thing. But again, I knew the second I read that question that this answer would come out, because it's the same answer that I've been getting in all of their readings. Again, I just want to say, you guys, energies can change all the time. And if someone makes a different decision, if someone wakes up one morning and realizes, you know what, this is not the way things should go, I should go like this. If anything diverges in between this time and next, you know, whatever the outcome, then energies can change, things can change and unfold in different ways. Tarot acts as a guide. It just helps us see what paths we can take, and you know, it's up to the girls how things will end and also how things will unfold in the office. But just know that they love each other very, very, very much, and hopefully things will get resolved and this challenging situation is going to get resolved and they'll be able to, you know, work it out. But anyways, I'm gonna stop the reading right here because it's been a lot just jumping from one energy to the next, etc., and doing different questions. But I really hope you guys enjoyed my first monthly Q&A video. If you guys want to take part in it, ask questions as well, would like more information about my Patreon, you can find it in the description box below. I'll have it linked there. But I really, really hope that you guys are doing well and that you guys are taking care of yourself. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. And yeah, I hope I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!